Okay. Hey guys, this is Brooklyn Eats with Tris. I know it's been a while, all kinds of things happening, but we're back and we're getting this started again. And I'm doing probably my most favorite West Indian dish. It's like comfort food. It's everything for me. I've probably eaten it every week of my life since I was a baby. This is curry chicken. I was expecting an applause.
I can't clap.
This is curry chicken or chicken curry or whatever you want to call it. But it's basically a stewed chicken in a flavorful sauce, right? So this is what we're gonna do. I prepped my food this time for the first time ever. I'm so happy about that.
What, that was a dance?
It was so happy about that. And yeah, we're just gonna get started. We're gonna jump into this. All right, so first and foremost, we start with the chicken. So this has been marinating overnight. There's a lot of love in this. So I put a little bit of black pepper, soy sauce. Not typical, it's my thing. I do that. If not, put some salt. Adobo, garlic powder, onion powder, and a very specific ingredient which I make myself. Hold up, let me get it, let me show you. Green seasoning. Now this is quintessential in a lot of West Indian cooking, Caribbean cooking. Basically, it's a blend of onion, garlic, herbs, scallion, green onion, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, it's like a marinade you add to your stews, your sauces, anything that you're doing is kind of just there all the time. So, yeah, and I make my own, which I'll be adding a recipe for this. Just wait for it, you know what I'm saying? All right, so yeah, that's just very simple. I also added curry powder. I don't know if I said that. You don't need to, but I just want to start the curry flavor here, so it'll end up over there, if you know what I'm saying.
Can I get a sneak peek?
You want to take a look or a smell?
Both.
Oh yeah, you see the green season, little pellets of the garlic.
The curry
and the
is
onion
powerful.
You smell that, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, delicious. Delicious. So, we're gonna get started. Also, I have already prepared one medium onion. Listen, you can go half, but I go whole because I got a whole lot of love for onion. And here I have chopped garlic and chopped ginger. See that? Okay, so normally you'll cook in a Dutch pot. Dutchy pot. I don't know if you heard the songs, but I don't have one. I'm a bad West Indian. Listen, I have a, what do you call this? Well, what do you call this kind of pan? It's not a saucier. That's like the little ones.
The large.
Yeah, this is just a large like frying pan, whatever. But it has sides. It's ready for the sauce, ready for all that. You use what you got. You can use anything. But okay, you get your oil.
Ooh, chips.
No chips. Lana's have this love affair with chips and salsa. I gotta throw these out actually. Lana might not be able to fit in this kitchen after.
Oh God.
All right. She
So
might need
mean.
she might need the salsa to work off the salsa. Anyway, let's get this. I'm going for medium high, and we're gonna get this going. It's very simple and it moves very quick. Let me get my seasonings going. Actually, I'm gonna cut this down just so I can show you that. Bring it in. I'm going for about 2 tablespoons or 2.5. That's enough. I have quite a bit of chicken, and also I'm adding the potatoes and the chickpeas. Chana is what the Caribbean people call it. We call it chickpeas. Go figure. And I call her Lana, but the Russians call her Svetlana. So yeah, everybody has their own name, you know? It is what it is. So what I have here, jeera, cumin seeds. Yes. Chili powder, the Indian chili. If you don't have this, not necessary. This is for the spice that me and Lana like. Because she like it so spicy.
Extra spicy.
Curry powder, if you're making curry chicken. All right, so we're heating our oil. We just want to check to see if it's ready, if it's hot. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the cumin seeds, the jeera, whichever way you call it. Come on, I grew up with both ways. So I'm gonna add some. They're sizzling, we're ready to go. So I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of cumin seeds, jeera. I'm adding about a half teaspoon or a teaspoon of cilantro, dry cilantro. Listen, if you don't have dry cilantro, it's not really imperative. Curry powder, we're going heavy. Curry powder is about 2 tablespoons of curry powder. There we go. Turmeric, not necessary, but it gives it that great color. And this is also optional, like I said before. This is for the spiciness. And Lana and I like it spicy. You can find this in the Indian store. This is the dried chili, red chili. And this is garam masala. I'm just gonna do a little bit because for me, it kind of overpowers. For other people, they love it. So now I'm just gonna toast these off in the oil. You can already smell just like amazing. You do this for about a minute. Keep it moving. You don't want it to burn. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. And as it gets a little toasty brown, you're gonna add your garlic and your ginger right in there. Lana, you smell that?
Mm-hmm.
Get that moving, get that moving, get that moving. Actually gonna drop it to a medium. It's a little too high for me because it's getting pretty brown pretty fast. So now that it's brown and everything is toasted, gonna hit it with my chicken, my marinated beautiful chicken.
How long did you marinate it for?
This one was 2 days, but literally you should just do it for a day. Since it was chicken breast, I should have did it for a day, but we did things this weekend. So yeah, you break up that chicken. I'm actually gonna move to a spoon. So now you're gonna break up the chicken and get it all coated in that goodness that you started in the bottom of the pan. You smell that, Lon?
Mm-hmm.
Magnifico. Oh, I
Now
love
what?
this. Magnifico. I think that's how you say it. Oh my God, I'm getting hungry already.
What are you pairing it up with?
I'm gonna pair it with, everybody's trying to jump into the fry. I'm gonna pair it with rice, jasmine rice, white rice, straight up, and bok choy. So yeah, we're trying it with bok choy and rice. I mean, I love bok choy. I think it can go with anything. Most people do it with like Asian dishes, but nah. And technically curry is Asian, right? Think about it. Told you. Okay. This is going. Everything got coated in the beautiful curry. So now I'm gonna hit the onion.
How much onion?
This is a whole medium onion.
Okay.
You can do half. I like it oniony. I like it garlicky. I like it gingery. I like all those flavors.
Spice, basically.
Oh yeah. And it's layers. You see how I put the ginger first, then I put the garlic, then the chicken, and now the onions. We're layering flavors. Then we're gonna add the potato and the chickpea, and then we're gonna taste it. Maybe add some thyme, cilantro if you have it. Like, come on. I mean, cover on. So it's amazing stuff here. I wish you could smell this. I know every show says that. I wish you could smell this. So literally, it's curry. Oh, my eyes are getting there. Oh. Let me start my hot water. All right, everything is coated. Everything's incorporated. So the chicken will spring its own water if you cover it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop it a little below medium. Let that go. So I'm doing chicken breast. I ain't talked about this yet. Traditionally, it's chicken parts. This is what we'll do. You know, the chicken parts will be the chicken legs, the wings, the breast. Everything's cut up. It's like a whole cut up chicken, and you get to go. Me, I don't have time for bones. I like to shovel and eat. Shovel and eat. I don't got time for the bones. Is it delicious? Same way? Yeah. There's just two little factors you gotta keep in mind. When you're cooking with chicken with the bone in, whatever it is, wings, legs, or you wanna chop it up, number one, into bite-sized pieces, okay? And then your cooking time is gonna vary. This stage that we're at, you may have to cook it a little bit longer, and it may spring a little more water, so you might have to not add as much extra water after. It's a touch and go thing. You'll see how much water is built in this, and that's how your chicken should look. Some chickens spring a lot of water, some chickens don't. It's kind of touch and go. I don't want to give you hardcore measurements and rules and things to go by. Cooking is more so for me ratio. So it's like a ratio of garlic, a ratio of ginger to the ratio of chicken that you have to the ratio of water that it springs. So it takes some experience, it takes some touch and go. If it doesn't comes out a little watery the first time, if it comes out a little dry or overcooked the first time, sorry, you'll just try again and then you'll adjust, right? We're thinking, we're touching and going, we're playing it as it works. So as of right now, I'm letting it spring its own water, I'm letting it cook down, letting those flavors build, and then I'll be adding the chickpeas and the potato. Oh my God, this is a beautiful color already. Look at that. So you see there's some liquid that has started, not enough for the cook down process. So I'm gonna let this keep going on a medium low right now. So that was about 5 minutes I had it on. I was hoping it would spring a lot. I told you some chickens have mad water, some chickens don't. I have potatoes already pre-peeled. Thank you, Lana.
You're welcome.
Very good, very good. She helps me out all the time because she's hungry and she wants to eat. I get it. I get it. So I'm gonna chop some potatoes. It's just a quick, like inch pieces. So what the potatoes do, they're gonna add, once they get cooked, a little bit of body to the gravy, a little thickness, a little hardiness, and like, you know, back in the West Indies, it just adds more to eat. It stretches the pot, as they say. You know, some people don't got that much chicken, so they gotta stretch it. You know how it was, you know how it is. So this is what we're doing now. It's like, to me, it's like I love to mash it out with my rice, and it just becomes, it soaks up all the sauce, and I can't have curry without it. I don't know how some people don't put it in, but I understand. Everybody has their own take. This is my take, right? Because it's my show, right?
Yep.
If you want to make it some other way, make your own show, you know what I'm saying? So it's got to be a little Brooklyn sometimes. I told you Brooklyn eats. All right, here we go. Now we're going to add the chickpeas. These are canned chickpeas, chana, whatever you call it. I put it in the pot, rinse them, and I also have the potatoes. Adding them to the mix right now. Everybody will get happy in a second once I add the water. But also I have something here. I have a few sprigs of thyme that I'm going to add. I'm going to add it to the pot and I'll retrieve them later. Add that. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add water. Water enough to just cover it. Not really. That's about enough. So now what we're going to do, we're going to nestle, get everything from the bottom, get these potatoes in the water, the chickpeas, the thyme. And then we're going to turn this on a medium low. And just let this bubble down. You see how my voice kind of just got very calming? It's when the pot starts to go. Yeah. Oh, let me get the time in. You know, I don't want to waste no time. Oh man, I have to push it in there. You see it? You see?
That looks good.
Now, this is the calm part. This is the easy part. All the hard work is done. Place your cover on. Kick it down so I can only describe it as the bubbles are just like, you don't want it too rapid, you don't want it too low, you just want like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just want it to be like a, yeah, and you know what I'm saying right there. You kind of know what I'm saying if you cook. If you don't cook, that sound probably sounded.
We get it. The noise
Okay.
is satisfying to you. We got it.
So you get it going on like a slow simmer, get that thing going, and I would say you just wait till your potatoes and your chickpeas are soft, absorb some of that gravy and that liquid and that sauce. Oh yeah. And then I'll show you a trick. If your liquid or your sauce is too runny, I'll show you a trick once we cook it down. Be right back at you. Okay. So I started the rice, typical jasmine rice. I'm not gonna tell you guys every the packaging. I put a little butter in it though. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I do. The chicken, let's take a look, has been going. The potatoes aren't ready, quite ready yet, but it's just simmering away. I stored it. Wow. Oh, I stirred it occasionally. Whoa, occasionally. I stirred it occasionally. I can't talk now, I'm so hungry.
What you got here?
Oh, and I cleaned, washed, and chopped some bok choy, baby bok choy. I just cut them in half. They're good. They were a little big for babies. They're probably toddlers. And it was like a toddler bok choy. So I cut them in half because I want them to cook, you know, evenly and quickly. So what I'm doing now, I'm gonna get some oil, and I have my frying pizzy, what I call it, my frying pan. So I'm gonna go high. Listen, you can go medium on it. I'm gonna go high because I don't want it to like. You know what I'm talking about? Firecrackers. All right. Put the oil away. I put about a tablespoon of oil in the pan.
Thank you for putting everything away. Less for me to clean, by the way.
like you cleaned it in the first place.
Okay.
No, okay. Guys,
No,
I was just kidding.
I guess bye.
I was just
Bye.
kidding.
Bye. End the camera.
No, you've done enough, babe. You've been shooting this whole time. Don't worry about it. It can wait till the morning. You know, I was gonna do it. Mm-mm.
You're not?
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I'll do it.
After I eat this, I'm probably gonna fall asleep. Just so the oil is hot. It's starting to smoke. Oops. So let me get ready. Ready? 1, 2. Garlic. Go. I have my utensils though. Oh, here we go. Get to work on that. pop goes the weasel and the weasel go pop. So the pan, the garlic, everything is talking to each other. It's hot. Now we're gonna take it down to medium. We lost you. The bad guy jumped out the pot. Get you, bro. All right. Garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. Let's go for some good cracks of this. I like it black peppery. Some good cracks of that. There we go. And a little bit of salt. And at this point, you can do a little soy sauce. You could do ginger if you want to go that route. Me, I just want some very clean, because this has a lot of flavor going on. I want something very clean. Can't blame you for that. I just want something very clean. Sorry. All right, I'll take it down to low. We got them wilted. Look at them. Wilted.
Oh wow, it smells so good.
You just want to pop it run. Yeah, look back and tell me, baby, it's real. Okay. Baby, it wilts. It wilts. You get it? Because it's wilting. That's what spinach and callaloo and bok choy and collard greens, they're so happy when you get them. But you cook them, put some heat on them. You know what I'm saying? They wilt. Maybe she wilt. All right, let me put these away. And then we're going to check on our curry. Because I don't want to get so carried away. All right. Let me check the bok choy real quick. Oh yeah, it's just cooking down perfectly. The way we want it. You see the garlic this, and we scrape them back and just get them all incorporated. Oh yeah, so that's gonna be done in like 10 minutes. The whole thing, the whole process is about 10 minutes. The rice, you don't really want to fluff with it too much. Gonna keep it going, hot. Okay, and here goes the pièce de résistance, the curry chicken. So right now, everything is cooked down. The potatoes are looking soft, and I'm gonna now check them. The potatoes and chickpeas cook at around the same time. You see that potato kind of hooked to the spoon? You can see that right there, right? It's breaking. This one is breaking. So to me, the gravy's a little runny. So to thicken it, what I'm gonna do, instead of adding like a cornstarch or something like that, I'm just gonna mash a couple of these potatoes out. Do it to the consistency that you like. I'm gonna mash a couple of them out. I like the gravy when it sticks to the spoon or the fork and the rice and all that. And that takes a little bit of a thicker gravy. So we're gonna continue to do that. I did about 4 pieces. So now you take this side, you get it going, and now you get your big spoon. Now you incorporate it all. You may hear the gravy have a different putter to it. Oh, we could take out the time now too. It's done its job. You don't want to eat one of those. You might end up choking. So there we go. Yeah, now this sauce, you can see it's considerably a little more chunky. Right now, I think this is perfect. That, my friends, is curry chicken. Chicken curry, or whatever you want to call it. It's curry chicken or chicken curry. That's it. All right, cover it. I'm going to wait on my rice to cook, and then I will dig in to this delicious, hearty, and healthy meal. Man, it has chickpeas, it has potatoes, it has chicken breast. Like, is this bad? What is this bad thing in it? Don't worry, I'll wait. Nothing. Olive oil, we didn't even use vegetable. You got spices, peppers. Oh, I'm gonna eat it with my pepper sauce too. That's a whole nother thing. I'll make that, oh, you'll see. Can't wait. Okay, wait. All right, folks. The time I've been waiting for. I don't know if we all have been, but I have been. The taste. So I put the rice down and I put the curry chicken on top of it so the gravy and everything gets going. And the bok choy is on the side. Let's see. Oh, hold up. Pepper sauce. I'll make a video for this, but this is like quintessential if you like spicy in the Caribbean. Every family, every region has their own style of making it. And for me, there's some vinegar, there's some lime, there's some scotch bonnet peppers. I'll make a video and you guys will have it if you like spice. Because if you don't, you know it's gonna be running for like 3 days. All right, so let me just try it straight up now, and I'm gonna try it with the pepper. Let's see what's going on here. A little bit of this. Uh-oh, come back, guy. Mad hot. Legitimately like any Sunday or any day in my household growing up. Amazingly delicious. Subtly spicy. The ginger, the garlic, the onion. You taste everything, every layer of flavor. I've been talking about those layers. Every layer is there. You taste it. and it's marinating of the chicken. Oh, bok choy. And the bok choy is just clean and delicious. I didn't go so hard with the flavors on the bok choy because there's so much here that you need a little bit of a break. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. Now I'm gonna try it with some pepper. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. So this has been sitting for about a week, right? Right, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It doesn't even want to come off the spoon. That's how afraid you should be. Alright. Now I'm gonna try it. With a kick up. With a kick, you know, ready again. Oh my gosh. Can't wait for this. I'm literally salivating. Here we go. Delicious!
I'm hungry now.
Yes. Well, this is for me. There's more over there. Help yourself. And you guys, help yourself to this recipe. It is everything you want in a dish. Now my mustache is starting to sweat. Everything is getting going. All my flavor, from the bitter to the sour to the garlicky to the umami, all the notes are hitting. This is a hit dish. This is something you definitely want to try. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that. All right? Join me. I'll be back for more, and I hope you are too. Brooklyn Eats with Tris. Peace.
You gonna take one more bite? Last bite, because I'm gonna take the rest. Mm-hmm.
You gonna have some of this?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Oh. No! Not fitting.